You step out the door right now, this is how it looks over Midtown. You can barely see the tops of the buildings because of the low clouds that are out there. I will point out, Rick and Lana, if you look at the bottom of this screen, the roads are wet, but there's not any fog in Midtown Atlanta. So there is going to be some patchy fog out there, but it's not going to be as widespread as it was yesterday. But that is something that you will have to encounter as you get to work this morning, a combination of scattered rain and patchy fog. At 63 degrees, our visibility is less than 1 mile. For perspective, we like that visibility to be 10 miles. It's how far ahead you can see when you're driving. When it's under 1 mile, that means that there's enough rain and fog out there to make it a little tough for you to see. So give yourself some extra time as you get out the door. Here's a look at first alert radar. I got a lot of rain out there right now. A lot of it is south of Atlanta, south and west of Atlanta. I will say we're not seeing any storms, no severe weather, but this rain will be around for your commute. So right now, as we speak, some good rain falling in Atlanta, Fulton County, DeKalb County, Clayton, Henry counties. If you have to hop on the I-75 or 675 that extends down into Fayette, Coweta, Spalding, basically everybody south of Atlanta. Lamar, Pike, Upson counties. If you're in Gwinnett County, you're getting a bit of a break right now. North Fulton County, Roswell, Alpharetta, you're getting a break. But that rain's all moving toward the north. So even if you are in a break now, that rain's going to fill back in, especially by 7 o'clock this morning. And that's exactly what you'll see on our high-resolution forecast model. The rain will basically be off and on throughout your entire morning commute. And even beyond the commute this morning, through the rest of your morning, scattered rain will be out there. If there's any part of the day today where we can say it's a little bit better, it'll be closer to lunchtime. Scattered showers will still be possible for lunch, but the coverage will drop down to a pretty low amount, to about 40%. So everybody won't get wet around lunch. But then as you're driving home from work later on today, that coverage is going to increase again. So expect rain as you drive to work this morning and as you are coming home from work later on this evening. In addition to that, we also have a first alert that continues for Friday. The coverage of rain Friday, we've lowered to 40%, so it won't be as widespread as today, but it is a first alert because scattered rain will be out there. In addition to the rain that we're going to see on Friday, another round will move in on Saturday. So I want to show you Saturday because you can see a little heavier rain is developing just south and west of Atlanta. There's an area of low pressure, an actual surface area of low pressure that may move through North Georgia on Saturday. And if that happens, that could bring with it an isolated risk of a severe storm or two. So this is our severe weather outlook for Saturday. Right now, Metro Atlanta is under a level 1 risk. The overall risk of severe weather is going to be low because the same rain that we have out there actually helps to stabilize us. But as that low is tracking through, notice that yellow for Carroll County, also for those of you in Heard County, Troup County, that's the highest possibility of an isolated severe storm on Saturday. It could be a little twist in the air, so that's something we'll keep you up to date on. In addition to that severe weather risk, which is relatively low, but not zero for Saturday, we also have new rainfall amounts of about 2 inches that are expected in Metro Atlanta from right now through Saturday evening. So we also have a flood watch that's in effect from Atlanta northwestward through Saturday evening. I'll point out we're not seeing any flash flooding now, but that will be possible over the next couple days because there's a chance of rain just about every day. And that's what you'll see on our 7-day forecast. Every day through Saturday, a chance of rain and a first alert. The coverage is 100% today. It'll drop to 40% on Friday and then back up to 80% on Saturday with temperatures in the upper 60s to low 70s. You'll need the umbrella through Saturday. By Sunday, the system is finally moving out, so it'll be mostly dry on Sunday, but turning colder if you're going to watch any of those NFL playoff games. 52 degrees on Sunday afternoon. Next week looks fantastic. The sun is back. Plenty of sunshine. We'll start cold on Monday with the high of 51, but we're up to 56 by Tuesday, which is actually above average, and 60 on Wednesday. So next week is spectacular. You can get the car back out. You can, let the windows down and really enjoy the weather next week. But until we get there, we're going to keep you up to date on these first alerts, not only for rain, but for the potential for isolated flooding by Saturday and also that low end risk of severe